When yields back, the gentleman from Tennessee, Mr. Rose, is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thank you, Chairman Hill, and I want to thank Ranking Member Waters for holding this hearing, and thank you to our witnesses for your time and commitment to be here today. I truly do believe that Chairman Hill's Making Community Banking Great Again agenda will do incredible things for banks and consumers and frankly, the greater community financial system. And I, like Chairman Hill, have experience with community banks in my state, in Tennessee, and serving with those banks and working with them. And they are very much in need of attention and relief, and so I commend the chairman for holding this hearing. Commissioner Marshall, in Tennessee, we are blessed to have, frankly, a phenomenal banking commissioner in Greg Gonzalez, who is a dear friend and a fellow alum of Tennessee Tech University. I'll put in a plug. This will be his 20th year as banking commissioner in our state in Tennessee, serving governors of both parties, and I think it's just a testament to the work that he does. One idea that Commissioner Gonzalez and I have been discussing is the concept of having state regulators, such as the Tennessee Department of Financial Institutions, conduct bank examinations for smaller community banks in place of the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation, or FDIC. The idea here would be that for your smaller banks, than say 500 million, the state banking regulator could conduct the exam and make sure that it is sent to the FDIC. Commissioner Marshall, would you and do you believe that other state banking regulators would be willing to take part in such a proposal?
Thank you for the question. And yes, my dear friend, Commissioner Gonzalez, is a great regulatory partner. I will agree with you that this is an area that we need to explore because if it was enacted and something that we wanted to find, that we found good benefit from, my state, not speaking for my legislature or our governing body, but that is something that I would be interested in engaging in. And I think there are other state commissioners that would be willing to do so as well because the smallest community banks have a very traditional risk profile, like I said. They are often not engaging in out-of-territory or new market activities, but they have the ability to serve their customers, and so our one-on-one relationship with them as boots on the ground and local representative and understanding of those markets that they operate in, we have that perspective, and I think we could be able to oversee the smallest of the institutions independently, but with a good communication and coordination and collaboration with our federal partners in whatever fashion that means.
Thank you. That's good to hear. And I know that some may have concerns as to the rigor of these state banking regulator examinations. On that point, I have also considered potentially providing that staff can randomly attend certain examinations, FDIC staff, that is, could randomly attend examinations conducted by state banking regulators. Do you have any feedback on that portion of this proposal or idea?
Pardon me, if you don't mind to repeat exactly what you're...
So the idea that randomly FDIC could monitor or participate in these examinations where the state banking regulator was taking the lead?
I certainly think that as the insurance agency for our institutions and but along with us as the chartering authority, there is a role for the federal regulators to continue to play in that oversight. We do some of that right now on independent examinations. If there is a reason or a basis or a need for the federal regulatory partner to be in the room, we certainly work collaboratively with them to make that happen. But I think that that is a process that could be worked out with plenty of time to review the proposal, work together to ensure that we're on the same page, have good communication, a good framework around it, and explore those opportunities.
Thank you. Shift gears. Ms. Owen, for smaller community banks like Eagle Bank and Trust, can it be difficult navigating the process of managing both federal and state level banking examinations?
We are very fortunate in that we have a wonderful Federal Reserve region that we operate within, as well as a wonderful bank commissioner, and they work very closely together. They collaborate together. If there's a need for both of them, it's not unusual that we'll sit down and meet with both of them to get their opinions and thoughts. So we're very fortunate. I've heard from other banks that's not always the case, and it can be very difficult for other banks.
So this proposal of streamlining federal and state banking examination is one that I think could ease the regulatory burden that community banks face. To all the witnesses here today, if you have any additional thoughts on this topic, please do not hesitate to reach out to me in my office with feedback, and my time has expired. I yield back. Thank you, Chairman.